If you own a large SUV like me, you've probably asked yourself the question a time or two, why am I not sleeping in this thing? When I go camping or when I'm on a road trip and just need to get to the side of the road and sleep for a few hours before I continue on. And the answer for me, at least, has been, I don't have a great way to do that. I don't have a great solution. And so today, right here in this box, I've got something that will not only help you sleep better in the back of your SUV or even truck, but it'll help you maintain your storage capacity where you can still take things along with you. So let's get it. So in this box, I've got the Pacific Adventure Works Hideaway platform sleep system. And this platform sleep system allows you to place a bed in the back of your SUV or even truck, but maintain storage underneath or even to the side of it. So we're gonna unbox it together, set it up, see how comfortable it is, and see how functional it is for storing things underneath. I'm gonna set this up in the driveway, then we're gonna put it in the car. That seems like a better idea. I haven't watched any of the installation videos. I like to go into these things knowing that if I can set it up without looking at the instructions, that it's really simple and easily put together, well made. So that's what we're gonna try to do, as always, see how smart I am and see how intuitive this product is. Both are a risk. So let's first unvelcro this strap. It's holding everything together. Well, it's a clip. We're gonna unclip it. And we'll take it all the way over. So inside we've got the framing system and the support system. We've got these angular brackets here. It looks like everything is gonna set on top of these, and they're gonna join together at these points here, which we have poles for in the back. And it also looks like these are adjustable here with these tension screws here. Aha. More legs. These are crossbar supports, I'm sure. All right, now I'm simply gonna take the platform away and work on putting the frame together itself. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna attach the 6 legs into these 6 holes. Each one of them has a nub that snaps into place on the corresponding hole, and you will hear it snap into place like that. Should look like that when you're finished. So this little nub will snap into place on all 3 locations. Now we do it over here. Now when you're installing your legs, you want to make sure that that leg is opposite to this flat surface here. This will be where the bed surface is, and you want your leg down here. Do not put your leg in this hole. It fits. Don't ask me how I know you can do this wrong, but I just know you can do this wrong. Okay, so I did it wrong the first time. All right, now all we have left to do is put the 3 support bars in between these 2 frames. So let's go ahead and do that, same way as the legs. And this is what the completed frame looks like. There you go. So the frame will lay flat like this, and then this will extend out for the length of the bed. And it's nice and compact, so you can pick it up and place it in your car, then put the platform on top. So you can assemble it here on the ground, then stick it in your car. Now, when you're extending the frame out, there are these little lines on the edge that show you how far you can go. Don't go past those lines, go right up to them, then snub your little connector here so that this can't move on you. Make sure you do it on both sides. All right, so now that we have our frame connected, extended, and locked down, we want to go ahead and place the platform on top just so we see what it looks like. You want to make sure you put these little Velcro sections on the bottom. These are so you can strap the platform to your frame and it doesn't come apart. Now we've simply got 6 places to attach the Velcro to the frame, and we're good to go. This seems to be easier if I kind of roll half of it back to do this here. And now we're just gonna roll this over and do the final 2. Now you'll also notice that the last 2 legs here on the silver poles are completely adjustable just by loosening these 2 knobs here. You can go all the way down or all the way back, And the reason for that is you might need to position these legs differently inside your vehicle for the right fit, but also this last Velcro strap, which is attaching to the rails instead of the support beams going the other way, you can stick it on the other side of the leg, then pull this leg all the way up so that you make the top nice and tight and it doesn't slip or go anywhere on you. Now, as you can see, we've got everything nice and snug. This is your bed platform, but this is not what you're sleeping on. You're gonna put a mattress on top of this. Oh my gosh, I don't recommend this. This is not comfortable. All right, now that I am sufficiently sweaty from all of this, it's time to put this in the SUV. My first thought was you put the frame in the SUV while it's smaller, but now that I've done it, I think you should put the top on, especially with the Velcro straps outside, and then just set it inside the SUV. It'll be much easier. And like I said at the beginning of the video, something I did on purpose was I got the double size, not the XL size, even though I have all this extra room. I wanted to leave an aisleway for my feet or some storage, and you can kind of see down this aisleway and even down below, I have so much storage. What I also think is really cool about this is wherever you end up parking for the night when you're going to sleep, you could actually use these legs to level your bed if your vehicle isn't level. As an RVer, I know it's really annoying to sleep on a bed that's not pretty close to level, so you could lift your back legs up for the night. That way your bed would be level even though your car isn't. And like I said, you're not going to want to sleep on this platform alone. That's not what it's made for. There are gaps in the structure. You're going to want to put an air mattress or something on top. They hooked me up with an Xped Mega Mat Duo. You can buy these along with the platform, and that'll make this much more sleepable and comfortable. So let's get it rolled out. Now it's time to pump it up. All right, so even though the Xped comes with this self-inflator whoopee cushion thing, I'm gonna cheat and use my Flex tail pump because it's just that much quicker. There you have it, we're all pumped up and this looks really comfortable now. So the only thing left to do is go in there and try it out. Oh, wow. Wow, this, I gotta say, this is extremely comfortable on this platform. I felt like I might be too close to the ceiling, but it's really not that bad. And I've got my back legs propped up here for level. So I'm a 6 foot tall, 190 pound guy. I've got enough room to lay down all the way. You can kind of see here, I've got enough room between my face and the ceiling that I don't feel claustrophobic at all. I've got plenty of room to roll around, make sure that I'm in a comfortable sleeping position. But seriously, when you're on top of the platform, on top of the mattress, it's far more comfortable, far more stable, I think, than I would have expected it to be. And I'm not a light sleeper. I roll around a lot, so I would expect this to be shimmying and shaking with me, but it's really not. I can feel the car move before I feel the platform move. In fact, I don't feel the platform moving at all. So that's really nice to know that not only is it comfortable that you have enough room up top, but you're not going to be swaying back and forth. It's extremely steady and sturdy. And I think that has to do with the fact that I've got it basically pushed up against the one side of the truck here on the left side that kind of gives it a third point to be stabilized against. Yeah, sorry in advance for all the sweating. That's a part of summer shooting inside a car, inside a garage, okay? I'm just a sweaty man. I should also note that I left this aisleway on the side as a means of getting out, and that's really smart because it gives my feet a place to go. If this were all the way wall to wall in the SUV, that would be really hard, but giving your feet a place to go and not completely filling it with storage, I would say fill the back with storage, kind of use this portion here for your feet so you have a path out. For me, it seems like the side door is better than the back hatch, but you can decide that on your own. Just a little pro tip, it is great to have a place to swing your feet to get out of this thing. And now I feel like a mole man emerging from the caves. And again, look at all that storage space underneath. And I nearly forgot the last thing you want to check is to make sure that your SUV latch gate goes down all the way. So let's test this and see if she goes down. Well, my initial thoughts on the Hideaway after unboxing it, putting it together, and trying it out are that this is a really well-designed product. Not just that it's a high-quality product, which it is, but it's really well thought out. It's got all the little touches that you might need it to have in order to make it useful, like the adjustable legs and the option to buy it in 3 different sizes. I think the platform is sturdy, but it's also lightweight. It's not going to be heavy. I mean, I could pick this whole operation up with one hand, and once you add your mattress of choice on top, it's going to be really comfortable. My only suggestion would be, look how thick this X-Ped is. Don't get something that's thicker than this, probably 6 inches thick if I were guessing, maybe less. But if you put a 12-inch mattress on this, you might be getting close to the roof of your vehicle. But overall, I'm super impressed with the way they've thought this out, the way that they've built it together. They've given you extra little feet. They've given you a nice way to carry it because everything goes inside of the platform itself. It's just going to make those little trips that much better. And if you're a camper and really want to be outdoors but don't want to take a tent with you every single time, this is your solution. So if you're a single person or even a couple, you could grab one that's a little bit larger and you could go out for a weekend, go out for, you know, a couple, 3-4 days and be totally happy inside your SUV with the Pacific Adventure Works Hideaway. And one more thought, you know, having something like this makes me ask myself the question, when can I use it next? How can I get out and use it this weekend or next week? And I think that's what's cool about having innovative products that make traveling, camping easier, is that when you have the products, you ask yourself, how can I go out and use them instead of how am I going to do what I want to do? So now I'm going to be looking for ways to use this, looking for excuses to take a road trip that might involve an overnight stop. And I guarantee you in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be using this myself. So make sure to check out the links in the description below. They're going to give you all the details on the Pacific Adventure Works Hideaway. Again, this is the double model size in a Ford Expedition. Thanks as always for watching. This is the Traveler Toolkit. My name is Joel, and I'll see you in the next video.